Previously on the conglomerates. As Laden moves to savage Uhuru's campaign, they plan to hit a mercury facility privatized by the former president's son. Meanwhile, at the barracks, the trainings are hastening, but what for? This is the conglomerates. The boys are here. Jack joins Laden at the window as the 7KIA trucks pull into the compound. They park and Eric leads the way into the safe house. The entire compound is filled with the Navy uniform and the M16 in their hands. It's exactly 1800 hours. At the command base, Churchill and Marina are viewing the latest intel on the war in Ukraine. It's worsening every day. Looks like the Russian boys have gone rogue, because if this is their actual way of doing things, then we are in for a much bigger trouble, says Churchill. I just hope that Uhuru wins the election, answers Commander Maina. At the safe house, Laden organizes the team into rear view team and the front view team. The rear view team has the two troops, the sniper team and the TAC team. Bawa, you take the TAC team to the back, here, pointing to the GPRS on his PDA. Lulu, you will lead the rear snipers, and that will be you, Sarah and Mashirima. Kemunto, you will lead the front view snipers. Before we start moving through the valley, you take out the snipers here and here. The drone is already overhead, the watchtowers, and everyone has a feed on the PDA, on their wrist. Then the 7KI truck pull out of the compound as 3 grenadiers join behind them. They speed to the target location. At the target location, the vehicles are parked down the hill. The rear view team has already gone around the hill. Laden is in a group of 6. Him, Jasmine, Materu, Choda, Bemba, and Luda. That made up the rear TAC team. The front TAC team had Eric, Bauer, Sergeant Chronix, Jones, and Jamal. The rest of the team was tagged sweep team. The rear sweep team had Sergeant Kimani, Sergeant Vicky, Sergeant O2, Sergeant Robert. The front view snipers led by Sergeant Kemunto had Kemunto, Korogosto, and Machwani. The front sweep team had Sergeant Ken Okoth, Oz Ken, Regan, and Sergeant Brian. So once the front view snipers receive the command, front view snipers take out your target, and simultaneously Kemunto, Korogosto, and Machwani pull their triggers, and the left angle tower sniper fall. Then the front TAC team proceed to the caves where the mercury is heavily guarded. At the entrance, Jasmine plants a C4 on the iron grid, and as she moves back, the C4 detonates and the gate swings open. Laden takes out the left hostile as Jasmine takes out the guard approaching the perimeter. Choda drives a knife through the throat of the left flank hostile as he shoots the fat guy behind him. The silencers are on. As the tower watchers come to the cognizance of what is happening, the rear sniper pull their triggers and Laden is hard on comms. Clear, Bauer answers. Clear. Clear, Eric confirms. At the very time Laden is breaking into the classified facility, the former president's son, Mr. Obama, is on phone with Uhuru's presidential rival, Mr. William Samoei Ruto. Are you sure this is going to work, Barack? I'm very certain, sir. As we speak, my buyers are at the location already. Immediately they make the purchase, we shall be having enough to pay the remaining of the first lot voters, then we buy the entire second lot votes. I don't think that is a big problem now, Mr. President. Thank you for doing this, Barack. I owe you. Then William hangs up the phone. At the classified facility, Laden and his team access the gate. Rear sweep team move to position. Then the rear sweep team moves to the rear side of the caved hill. The rear sniper team moves as the front flank snipers move to occupy the left angle tower, while the rear flank tower is occupied by the front snipers. In his home, Obama Barack is on phone with Francis, the driver to the front grenadier. Behind her sits the buyer of the Mercury, Evelyn Gesare. How far are you? We are 2 minutes out, sir. I am sure by now the handlers have moved the cases up. Call me when the deal is done, says Obama, and hangs up the phone. Alright, sir. As the handler moves, approaching the corner connecting to the exit, Jasmine stabs him as Laden shoots the left handler. Inside the perimeters, there are several guards, and so the front sweep team engage in heavy combat. Regan takes out the front guy trying to access the entrance as Brian smokes their view, taking out the second hostage. "I'm out," says Kenokoth, who throws him the magazine and takes out the guy and pinning his grenade after loading. "Loading," says Ouma Ken. Right about then, Jasmine tactically leads the way, taking out the guy, bending down to lift the casing with the flasks of mercury. Laden takes out the partner and they access the rest of the mercury. "All teams, we have hands on the mercury. I repeat, we have hands on the mercury. We are moving out." Right about then, Evelyn Gesare is seen behind Francis. She is the buyer of the mercury, and with her is a convoy of armed men. And so, as the vehicle approaches the facility, there is a convoy approaching from the west. "How should we proceed, Captain?" "Over," goes Maria. "All teams, maintain cover. I repeat, maintain cover." Materu secures the rest of the cases and puts them on the back exit. At that time, Uru calls Bauer. "Bauer, do you have the mercury yet?" "Yes, sir, but we are still within the facility perimeters. Preparing to leave now, sir." "Great news. Update me when you are out." "And Jack?" "Thank you." "Sanona, sir," says Jack as he hangs up the cement platform. At that time, the convoy is at the gate. Laden and the rear tack team are at the entrance. Front tack team, prepare to attack once they near the gate. "Copy that, Captain," goes Eric. Then as they near the entrance, Eric emerges from behind the barrier and shoots the front guy who is just getting out his gun on suspecting the awkwardness of the silence. "We are being attacked," reports the guard behind him before Jack shoots him. As he falls to the ground, on the radio, the recipient is still talking. "Detective Dino, come again." Then Bauer shoots the radio silent. "Sir, I think the buyers and her team have been attacked." "What are you talking about?" "I just spoke to them," answered Barak as he gets out his phone to call their guy detective. At that time, Francis is seen shooting in cover of Gesare as she runs into the black Subaru, which screeches on negotiating the corner, turning back to face the gate, just as Machwani misses the back seat occupant, Gesare, and leaves the back windscreen shattered. As the Subaru speeds off, Lulu and her team are seen in the rear, moving to access the back door. Mashirima has taken out their rear sniper and her rifle is pointed west of her location, and therefore, before the deployed police chopper rounds the hill, the Delta team sent in to neutralize the situation. Paratroops and their boots are headed towards the back exit. As they near the area and before the machine gun handler on the chopper starts to shoot, Mashirima neutralizes her and the chopper takes off. As the deployed team move in, Gideon Moi is seen on the front. Behind him, Mr. Shikuku, and closely followed by Mureithi, Angui, and then followed by Inspector Mwaniki, John, and one other guy and a lady. At that time, Lulu accesses the back door, the metallic stairs, and fuses it. As she moves back down the stairs, Sarah presses the detonator and the door falls back onto the stairs. Kimani and Otu move to pick the door and toss it down. Then Machwani is seen taking the one handle of the casing as Korogosto takes the other. The grenadiers have already packed on the rear, and as the deployed team get to the front, entering the facility and walk to the back, Gideon is seen trying to shoot at the last truck speeding off through the back exit gate.